Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that your thoughts are shaping your future more than you ever realized. What if the opportunities you notice, the confidence you feel, and the actions you take are all influenced by the stories you tell yourself every day? For years, millions of people have been fascinated by a concept called the law of attraction. Some believe it is a universal law that attracts experiences matching our thoughts. Others argue that its real power comes from psychology, not magic. Today, we're going to explore the truth behind the law of attraction through real research, real-life examples, and practical lessons you can apply immediately. By the end of this story, you'll understand why some people seem to create extraordinary opportunities while others remain stuck. Chapter 1. What is the law of attraction? The law of attraction became famous through books and documentaries claiming that positive thoughts attract positive outcomes. The basic idea is simple. If you focus on success, you'll attract success. If you focus on failure, you'll attract failure. At first, this sounds almost magical, but psychologists have discovered something interesting. Your brain is constantly filtering millions of pieces of information every second. Since it cannot process everything, it focuses on what it believes is important. When you repeatedly think about a goal, your brain begins searching for opportunities related to that goal. Suddenly, opportunities that were always there become visible. It's not necessarily that the universe changed, it's that your attention changed. And attention is powerful. Chapter 2. Scientists have identified a network in the brain called the reticular activating system, often referred to as the RAS. Think of it as your brain's search engine. Have you ever decided to buy a particular car and then started seeing that car everywhere? The cars were always there. Your brain simply started noticing them. The same thing happens with goals. When you repeatedly focus on becoming healthier, building a business, improving your studies, or finding opportunities, your brain becomes more alert to information related to those goals. This creates the feeling that opportunities are appearing. In reality, your mind has become trained to recognize them. This is one psychological explanation behind many law of attraction success stories. Chapter 3. The power of self-belief. In psychology, there is a concept called self-efficacy. Self-efficacy means your belief in your ability to succeed. Research consistently shows that people with harder purse recover faster from setbacks. Imagine two students preparing for the same exam. Student A believes, "I'm terrible at this, I'll probably fail." Student B believes, "I can learn this if I keep practicing." Who studies longer? Who asks more questions? Who keeps trying after mistakes? Usually student B. The difference isn't luck. The difference is belief influencing behavior, and behavior influences results. This is where the law of attraction becomes practical. Belief changes action. Action changes outcomes. Chapter 4. The story of Jim Carrey. One of the most famous examples often connected to visualization is actor Jim Carrey. Before becoming successful, he reportedly wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services. He carried it with him and visualized achieving that goal. Years later, he became one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors. Was it magic? Probably not. But the visualization gave him direction. Every audition, every rejection, and every opportunity was connected to a clear goal. Visualization helped him stay focused during difficult times. Many successful athletes use the same technique. Olympic competitors often mentally rehearse their performances before competitions. They imagine success repeatedly. The visualization itself doesn't create success, but it prepares the mind for successful action. Chapter 5. Gratitude, the most powerful habit. One of the strongest research-backed aspects often associated with the law of attraction is gratitude. Studies have found that gratitude practices can increase happiness and improve well-being. Most people spend their day focusing on what's missing. Not enough money, not enough time, not enough success. Gratitude shifts attention toward what is already working. When you appreciate what you have, your brain becomes less focused on problems and more capable of noticing possibilities. A grateful person doesn't ignore challenges. They simply refuse to let challenges become their entire reality. Many successful entrepreneurs keep gratitude journals because gratitude improves emotional resilience during difficult periods. Chapter 6: The Danger of Misunderstanding the Law of Attraction. Now we must address an important truth. Some people misunderstand the law of attraction. They believe that thinking alone will create results. Research does not support the idea that positive thoughts alone magically produce success without effort. You cannot simply sit on a couch, imagine becoming. Success requires action. Visualization without action becomes fantasy. Positive thinking without effort becomes wishful thinking. The most successful people combine three things: positive belief, clear goals, consistent action. That combination is powerful. Chapter 7: The Science of Positive Psychology. Modern positive psychology has studied practices such as gratitude, optimism, strengths development, and positive reflection. Large studies have found that these interventions can improve well-being and reduce symptoms of distress. Why? Because positive emotions broaden thinking. When people feel hopeful, they become more creative, more resilient, and more likely to take productive action. In other words, positive emotions create positive behaviors. Positive behaviors create positive outcomes. And positive outcomes reinforce positive emotions. So what is the real secret behind the law of attraction? The real secret isn't that thoughts magically control the universe. The real secret is that thoughts influence attention. Attention influences decisions. Decisions influence actions. And actions influence results. Your thoughts become habits. Your habits become behaviors. Your behaviors become your future. If you want to change your life, start with your mindset. Practice gratitude. Visualize your goals. Believe improvement is possible. Then take action every single day. Because the future is not built by wishes alone. It is built by the combination of belief, focus, and consistent effort. And that journey, if thou enjoyed this journey into the psychology and power of the law of attraction, forget not to support our channel. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so thou never miss our upcoming audiobooks, self-improvement stories, psychology insights, and life-changing lessons.